All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bracha, Kodash, double honors to my apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect scattered abroad. All right, I'm the brother Taza War, back at you with another lesson. And this is a clip, a video I would like to share. Elder Apostle Rumlob, he actually talked about this, which this is that pin. And I just got wind to it, you know, as far as a video, information on it. And I want to play the video. I haven't seen a video yet, so hopefully, Lord willing, all right, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, give me some scriptures to get into, all right? So this is like a push the button, you know, I'm a flow in the spirit, Lord's willing, and hopefully this is an edifying lesson to those of the hopeful elect, all right? Hopefully you get something from the lesson that builds upon your faith toward the Lord, all right? And the caption of this video is, hold on. All right, it's the beginning of the fall of humanity, the AI takeover. If you would like, okay, yeah, it just says that. It says the beginning of the fall of humanity, the AI takeover. So, you know, let's watch this video together and see what we get.
Welcome to Humane.
This is the Humane AI Pin. It's a standalone device and software platform built from the ground up for AI. It comes in 3 colorways, got Eclipse, Lunar, and Equinox. There's 2 pieces, a computer and a battery booster. Now the battery booster powers a smaller battery inside the main computer, and this is how we achieve our all-day battery life.
So if you ever exhaust the booster, you just reach into your pocket or bag and hot swap it. This is a perpetual power system that allows you to use your AI pin for as long as you want.
There are no wake words, so it's not always listening or always recording. In fact, it doesn't do anything until you engage with it. And your engagement comes through your voice, touch, gesture, or the laser ink display.
It also comes with its own connectivity built right in, our own Humane network, connected by T-Mobile.
We were able to pack a lot of technology into something really small. It runs a Qualcomm Snapdragon chipset, and that means it's really fast, which is crucial for AI.
It's got an ultra-wide RGB camera, depth sensor, and motion sensors.
And it's got this really special speaker that creates this bubble of sound. It can be really intimate, or it can be really loud.
It has an indicator that we call the Trust Light that is built directly into the AI pin's hardware via a dedicated privacy chip.
The Trust Light indicates when its input, optical, or audio sensors are active, ensuring full transparency and data security.
All right, you know I'm gonna stop and pause. All right, I'm gonna leave this entire video on the Odyssey page so you brothers could, you know, see it entirely through if you want to. All right, first thing that come to mind is gradualism and conditioning. And let's see something. Gradualism and conditioning, meaning. Okay, what is the meaning of gradualism? All right, I want to look this up, you know, which we looked up before. And because, you know, I see this as a nice, neat feature, right? That Edom is going to take well advantage of, because they are for the future. This futuristic technology. And when E do it and Moab do it, you're gonna Jake gonna follow up. You know, this is gonna be, it looks like the hot new neat toy, the special gadget, you know. And this is getting used to, you know, walking around with an RFID, I'm gonna say microchip. Now I'm gonna let the video play so we can get more information, but this is to get used to walking around with a microchip, all right, which is embedded in this device. And no, this is not the MOTB, it's not the mark of the beast, because it's not inserted, all right, underneath the skin. You know, meanwhile, just last week, articles and reports coming out with Elon Musk, the Neuralink brain chip. You know, how they already started human trials. So this thing is going to hit. You know, I think I believe, in my humble opinion, I speak as a man, when the Lord allowed Esau to release these things, it's all going to come at once. You know, they're going to sell it to you. So bear with me 1 second. All right, give me 1 second. All right, this is gradualism. What is the meaning of gradualism? It says the policy of approaching a desired end by gradual stages. So, you know, the end is of the way that we know now, according to let's say his mindset, okay? Because he wants to bring us into this NWO. This is what it's all about. Transhumanism, all right, artificial intelligence, robots, gene editing, which all goes under the umbrella of Fourth Industrial Revolution. All right, so it says the policy of approaching a desired end by gradual stages. So by gradual stages, they get you used to, you know, using, you know, this technology, which this technology will monitor you. I don't give a shit what these devils say. Scripture say, never trust our enemy. You know, he mentioned earlier in the video that it's not going to be used unless you interacting with it. That's bullshit. You know, this is all could be traced. What happened? Okay, and we're gonna see, because questions pop up in my head. What happened if you lose it? What happened if it fall? And you know, could you track it? That lets you know it has a GPS tracker in it. You know, if you can track it, right? Or do you just got to go and buy a new one? You know, right? So it says the policy of approaching a desired end by gradual stages. The evolution of a new species by gradual accumulation of small genetic changes over a long period of time. Also, a theory of a model of evolution emphasizing this compare punctual equilibrium. All right. What is the meaning of gradualism, right? Which is gradualism. I should have just done this instead of doing that. Let's do this. Gradualism meaning. It says a policy of gradual reform rather than sudden changes or revolution. All right, so it's a gradual reform rather than a sudden change. You know, all of a sudden, boom, you got to do things this way. See, he is striving to get you to gradually, you know, reform, you know, and live according to these ways using AI technology. All right, so that you'll be used to, and the world that we live in, it will be no other way but to live through, you know, the ways of this government tracking you, you know, and having power over you. Because once these things, once this artificial intelligence and these technologies and this MOTB kick in, all right, there is no going back. All right, without it, you will, if you don't have these sort of gadgets and things like this, according to the system, the image of the beast, you won't be able to function in society, man. All right, so they're showing you these little neat toys, and they wanting you to gradually reform yourself into these ways, because guess what? They will have control. There will be no way of going back, man. All right, it says the policy of gradual reform rather than sudden change or revolution. All right, so let's look up conditioning. Conditioning meaning. Conditioning. It says the process of training or accustoming.
Here's the definition of conditioning. The process of training or accustoming a person or animal to behave in a certain way or to accept certain circumstances.
To behave in a certain way or to accept a certain circumstances. And that's what it is, gradualism and conditioning. All right, so you heard it. Let's get back to the video.
The AI pin privacy chip also protects it from being exploited, which means if it's ever physically tampered with, it will require service from Humane to restore operation.
The AI pin comes with a beacon that lets you know when it has something for you, like messages from trusted contacts or services like cars or food as they come available online in the future.
We don't do apps. Humane's OS runs AI experiences that are on device and in the cloud. The OS understands what you need and picks the right AI in the moment.
What this means is that you no longer have to search for, download, or manage apps. These AIs are streamed on demand at the speed of thought. Let's play some music. Play the song How Music Makes You Feel Better.
Hey, because in my mind, I'm thinking, what's the purpose of this shit? Well, they about to show you. You know, he just, you know, you got music. All right, so let's say you working out. You don't need headphones anymore, right? Cut on your pen. Man.
We've partnered with Tidal, which you get out of the box, and you can do some amazing things.
Really cool things driven by AI, like play music written by Prince but not performed by Prince, or play songs from famous sci-fi films. I've got my music controls. If I go to the left, I can go back. If I go to the right, I can skip. If I was to go down, I can pause. And to get back to my home screen, I just close my hand. Okay. Got my clock, weather, the date. If I tilt my hand up, got nearby. It tells me everything that might be around me and where I am at the same time. I can also use it to ask questions like, when is the next eclipse and where is the best place to see it?
This is an AI browsing the web or grabbing knowledge from all over the internet.
The next total solar eclipse will occur on April 8th, 2024. Best places to see it are Exmouth, Australia, and East Timor.
I can use it for messaging, either by voice or laser. Tell Andrew I'll be there later tonight.
Your message to Andrew says I'll be there later tonight. Okay to send?
Make me sound more excited.
Your message to Andrew says I'll be there later tonight. Can't wait. Okay to send?
Yes.
One of the things I like most about messaging is getting caught up. My AI summarizes what's important, so I don't have to go back and read every message.
Catch me up.
Yanir asked if you want to get hookfish with Sam this week. Michelle sent some notes about today's design sync. Andy and Adam are on their way over.
Or using AI to search through messages. What's the gate code that Andrew sent me?
The gate code that Andrew sent is 7361.
Before, I'd have to scroll through a long text chain to the last time I went to Andrew's house. Of course, you can make a phone call. Call Yanir.
Hey.
Hey Yanir, can you help me with this demo?
So, this is your new phone. This is your new phone. It's like, yeah, I'm laughing, man, because this devil, man, you know, as more and more we get closer, you know, he pulls his tricks in under his sleeves, man. And this technology looks like it's gonna fit well, because I can see athletes, commercials. I'm already just looking ahead, you know, and I don't know when they're gonna roll this out, you know, but you know, this is your new phone, so this is gonna take storm, man. You know, you can see it. You can see it.
Be right there.
Thanks. Now, of course, you can also use Bluetooth headphones at any time.
Estamos casi listos para enviar la versión final.
We are almost ready to ship the final version.
Wow. So you can use Bluetooth if you don't want it out loud to everybody hear your conversation. And this is an interpreter. You know?
Wait. I can't wait. Thanks so much.
Genial. No puedo esperar. Muchas gracias.
So what happened there is the AI auto-detected Spanish, interpreted to English, and replied back to Yanir in Spanish with my intonation. I can also force it into any language I'd like to speak or understand. With computer vision, the AI can recognize objects, and we're starting with health and nutrition, I've got goals that I've set up in my AI that I no longer need to think about. How much protein?
These almonds have 15 grams of protein.
Great. I'm gonna eat it.
What?
Enjoy it.
And later I can ask.
You see that shit? So you can hold up. Oh man, this definitely gonna be done in the health field, sports field. Man, why not back?
I'm gonna eat it.
Enjoy it.
And later I can ask, how much protein have I had today?
You have had 22 grams of protein today.
It's really cool. When it comes to retail, the AI pin allows you to shop in the real world.
Salakia.
I'm gonna eat it.
Enjoy it.
Speak or understand. With computer vision, the AI can recognize objects, and we're starting with health and nutrition. I've got goals that I've set up in my AI that I no longer need to think about. How much protein?
These almonds have 15 grams of protein.
Great. I'm gonna eat it.
Enjoy it.
And later I can ask, how much protein have I had today?
You have had 22 grams of protein today.
It's really cool. When it comes to retail, the AI pin allows you to shop in the real world, hold up an item to learn more about it, and transact seamlessly on the go without relying on screens. How much is this online?
This is $28 online.
Great. Buy it. When you want to take a photo, just double tap. Or video, staying in the moment, capturing the whole scene, and generating a gorgeous image. It'll remember everything you input into notes and then recall what's relevant. Where should Ken and I grab dinner tonight?
Here are some recommendations for you. Sushi Ran, Shisen, and Elephant Sushi.
Now, how did it know? Because I had input a note a while ago that Ken likes sushi. To manage and access all your data, including photos, videos, and notes, Humane provides a central hub called humane.center. This platform is designed to simplify your interaction with the AI pin from setup through daily use. When you purchase the AI pin, you're asked to onboard with Humane via a privacy-protected portal. By sharing information with the AI pin up front, you're ensuring that by the time you take your personal AI pin out of its box, the device knows you and your preferences.
Wow.
Let's take a look at accessories.
Wow. Training.
And we'll start with our clip that we've designed.
This is a neat way for AI to learn you. This is like having your personal Android, as they mentioned before. You walking around, have a personal Android. And I was just looking at the video title that Elder Apostle Ramla put up, which was a day ago. The stage is set for the MOTB. And this is where I first heard it from the Apostle, man. So seeing this video, you know, I understand, yeah, this definitely is the stage is set, because once you get conditioned, you know, it would be nothing to just insert it underneath the skin. All right, man, we this close, man. All right, I'm thinking of a few scriptures, the book of Job. All right, the book of Job, which scriptures we all know. Think about Wisdom of Solomon as well, chapter 2. But let's continue the video.
Allows you to wear the AI pin on any large article of clothing and attach it onto handbags as well. It has a clip that can extend and really get onto any kind of thickness. I'm going to take this one and attach it like so. It's magnetic, just like all of our accessories, and I'll put it on Bethany so you can see how it works. So I'm extending the arm, and then I can rotate it however Bethany wants it to go. We've also got this latch, which is a lightweight.
So imagine, you know, you got random people walking past the camp, right? Or walking past anybody at your job, whatever, and they just, you know, taking pictures of you and shit. Yo, this is woo.
Adapter that is really great for wearing it on thin or delicate clothing like a silk blouse or workout apparel where you want it to be really low profile. The other thing that we've designed here are some shields. These shields come in different colorways and they allow you to simply configure and protect the AI pin in a completely different color. And one last accessory we'd like to show you is our charge case.
With your clothes.
This charge case can hold your entire AI pin along with a battery booster in it for travel, but also for charging. It has a built-in battery that allows you to slip in the AI pin and it will charge it for more than one charge.
Yeah, so these devils are hoping that this thing gonna take storm, you know, and if they make it cheap enough, they make this thing cheap enough, like affordable. You're gonna have you're gonna have children, they're gonna have school oh man. Yeah, this is definitely, the stage is set, man. You know, they rolling out that AI, all right, in your everyday life. And and they also want, you listen to Elon Musk, if you watch his interviews that he had with Joe Rogan and some of the other ones that they asked him some questions, he said basically, you know, AI learning you. In a couple of years they're gonna be more advanced than you. They are advanced now. You know, and like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it, we need Yahweh Shai, man. All right, the second return of our Lord. Okay, call halal la Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All right, so I want to read this. This is the book of Job, chapter 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. All right, and this is getting on these devils. Okay, this is prophecy, because it says in the fullness of his sufficiency, all right, he shall be in straits, meaning difficulty, right? Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Now, when you look up the word wicked, it's just talking about the laborers, okay? It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he's eating, all right? Because when he's about to fill his belly is when he's successful with his NWO, though he seemed to be successful. All right, when he's kicking back, thinking that everything had worked out, they got it all in control. All right, this is when you have divine intervention. Okay, you have the Lord coming in between. All right, Yahweh Shai is on his way, man. All right, I'm thinking about how the Lord said, at least no flesh would be saved. You know, he shortened the days for the elect's sake, at least no flesh would be saved, man. All right, this is just the surface. You know, this ain't it. Okay, this is just the surface. All right, it says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittery sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All right, which is that thermonuclear, let me say the ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, coming from out of his silos. So it says, it is drawn and cometh out of his body. It says, yea, the glittery sword cometh out of his gall, terrors are upon him. All right, you know how you see the imagery of the ICBM opening up, coming from out of the silo, going up into the heavens, right? All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. All right, it says, and the increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. So the Lord is going to destroy this whole foundation. He's going to destroy this whole system. All right, it ain't going to be nothing left for these devils to hold on to. That's why they're going to run and hide. All right, and these Amalekites, these international bankers, are going to be the first ones going into captivity. They the ones that's going to get away from, you know, the destruction, because they're going to hide. But they're going to be the first ones dragged into captivity. And guess what? Hate to bust your bubble, you know, over there at IUIC. Once these devils go into captivity, there's no coming back for Edom. Okay, meaning he going to come up, you know, rise up after 1,000 years of captivity and this madness that this guy Nate is talking about. You know, over there at IUIC, this dude is bugged the fuck out. You know, he clearly taking away and adding to the scriptures, man. You know, and that's for another, you know, another subject. But You know, that's the madness that's going on, man. You know, teaching that E is going to rise up, you know, after 1,000 years of slavery and you know, overtake the Israelites. Man, you fucking crazy. The scriptures tell us how we're going to be uncorruptible, or incorruptible, excuse me, incorruptible. Let me look that up real quick, make sure I'm saying it right. Bear with me 1 second. Salakia. Just want to make sure I'm saying it right. Matter of fact, let's read it. It says 1 Corinthians 15:51, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the last trump shall sound, and the dead shall raise, and the dead shall raise incorruptible, and we shall be changed. It says, for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when the corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. It says, O death, where is thou sting? O grave, where is thou victory? Because we're going to never die. You know? So how in the hell these devils going to bring us into captivity when we can never die? That don't even make sense. All right? It says, the sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. But thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Lord, Yahushua Mashiach. So we get the victory. All right? Now, just quickly, I want to look up the word incorruptible. Right? This is verse 52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, which is the seventh trump, which is going to sound. Right now, we're in the sixth, going into the seventh. It says, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible. Let's look that word incorruptible real quick in the Google. Real quick. All right.
Susceptible.
All right. Incorruptible. Not susceptible to corruption, especially by bribery. So that means that we're no longer going to go off. All right. We're no longer going to go off. It says not susceptible to corruption, especially by bribery. You can't bribe the Lord's elect. You can't bribe the Lord in the kingdom or his men to go off, because we're going to be made perfect. This is why the second covenant is going to be activated. And now number 2, it says not subject to death or decay everlasting. So this means you can't kill the Lord's, let me say the Lord's elect, or excuse me, you can't kill the Israelites. All right, when the Lord have activated the new covenant, man. All right, because why? They're going to be made into what? Incorruptible, right? Which means not susceptible to corruption, especially by bribery. And that's why being perfect in the law. All right, it says not subject to death or decay, everlasting. And the scriptures tell us we have an everlasting kingdom. But that's the point on that, man. I don't want to go back all into that, but that's the truth, you know. But getting back to the topic at hand. All right, let me go back to what I had in the book of Job, because, you know, the Lord is going to disrupt. He's going to stop their enterprise. This is Job chapter 20 and 25. It is drawn and it cometh out of the body. Yea, the glittery sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. Right? All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. So whoever's left here, thermonuclear destruction is going to destroy this place. All right, which is Babylon the Great, aka America. So whoever's left here is going to be destroyed. It says the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. See, all his goods is going to flow away. All this that he's setting up is going to be brought down. Malachi. I'm going to get that real quick. But it says, verse 29, this is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High. It says, and the heritage appointed unto him by the Most High. All right. So real quick, I want to go to Malachi. You know, you brothers, y'all brothers know these scriptures, man. I'm just, you know, singing a song, man. All right. These are scriptures that come to mind, so I'm gonna read them. Right. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 1. The burden of the Lord Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Yahweh, yet you say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith Yahweh? It says, in fact, let's cue it up, what they got going on. All right. It says, I have loved you, saith Yahweh, yet you say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom say, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh, the Lord of hosts, which means Lord of armies. It says, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever. And your eyes shall see, and ye shall say, Yahweh will be magnified from the border of Israel. All right. So the Lord said they shall build, but he would throw down, and they shall be called what? The border of wickedness, meaning they're the sons of the wicked, man. You know, and that's basically all I got. I do got another video, but it's kind of long. I want to make this video short. Like I said, I'm going to leave the entire video on the Odyssey page. I want to just show you this video that it came to mind by watching it. And I can't, do I have the video? I might don't have it, but it's on the Odyssey page. There's a movie with an Israelite chick and her mother. I can't think of the show. I think it's a show, and she basically had the sea hips, I believe, in her hand, but she was able to use all her fingers and to call. And she was talking to her, you know, her mom. Her mom was like, "Do your dad know about this?" And she was like, "No," because her dad didn't want her to do things like that. Whatever. It's a show, brothers know. But if you play that video on YouTube, they're gonna flag you, or they're gonna strike you or whatever. But that video is on the Odyssey page if you search through the content. But anyway,
riding.
All right, Lord willing, I pray you were edified. All right,
riding.
I pray you were edified.
That is written.
I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect scattered abroad. Shalom.